our Joy Wang is on the scene. And Joy, what can you tell us at this point?
We actually want to let you know that the Red Cross just got on scene. We saw them coming here. And the really big concern, of course, is they don't know how many people are unaccounted for. Right now, a total of 12 injuries have been reported. 2 people didn't want to be taken to the hospital. The other 10 were. And we know that 2 of those 10 are in critical condition at a local trauma center. The other 8, they have mild to moderate injuries, 4 adults and 4 children. So again, no children in critical condition. Right now, you are seeing the collapsed buildings. That's actually 2 separate buildings right there. Both of them, a total of 9 units impacted in the collapsed portion of it. One of the units, it was they have about 6 units per building, a total of 4. So there's 24 units total, and that means 24 units of displaced people. And that's why we are seeing the Red Cross on scene right now. We asked Chief Goldstein multiple times just how many people were unaccounted for, and he said there were no active rescues going on right now in 2 of the buildings, 26 and 28, where half of them have collapsed. What you're seeing out here, it is not safe for personnel to go in. And so a group of 9 apartments right now impacted that have been destroyed. That's what you're seeing on scene. And the chief saying it was clearly evident there was a gas-fed fire in the basement when that explosion happened. And that is what Washington Gas is working to do, is control the gas at that street level. A lot of people asking, were there reports of a gas leak? Were there reports of that gas smell? We're being told that before the explosion happened, they did not have any 911 calls that had to do with a gas leak. They were told about the smell of gas after the explosion. That again is according to the fire chief. So those are just some things that to keep in mind when it comes to the scene out here. The fire chief wanted to make sure everyone knows that they did not get that 911 call. So if you're just joining us live right now, again, a total of 9 units being impacted. And we also talked to a number of witnesses out here. Listen to Adriana Hernandez. She said that her family rushed to her door shortly after the explosion.
Really what I just saw was the cloud of smoke. I was woken up on my family here frantically. They're the ones that heard it and felt the explosion. And yeah, that's really...
How far are you from here?
We literally live probably 4 buildings over. So as soon as you look out the window, you could see all the smoke and a bunch of people running outside of their apartment buildings. We just didn't know what to do. We just grabbed whatever we could and left the building and tried to see if we were even safe to be in any of the buildings. It was so close to us. We just were trying to think quick and trying to keep all the pets and kids safe.
Adriana also telling me that one of her family members actually works at the elementary school. Now, I do want to mention, I did call the elementary school to ask what was going on. About an hour ago, they had mentioned that there was a shelter in place. They didn't have electricity because their power had been turned off. But the fire chief telling us that they are working on making sure the kids can get home safely. But school very much was in session at the time when all of this was going on. And so stick with WJLA for the latest, because we're still looking to gather more information. We're expecting an update this afternoon at 2 o'clock. A total of 12 people were injured, 2 of them not wanting treatment, staying here on scene. The other 10 of the 2 of them, they were in critical condition, and the 8 of the 10, 4 adults, 4 children taken to other local medical facilities, but no children in critical condition.
Joy Wang for us. Joy, many thanks. It's important to note now